Welcome to the C.S. Lewis Mastery Channel. What if I told you that there are secrets that should never be revealed? Yes, there are truths that God shares only with those who have been chosen, and protecting them can be the difference between fulfilling your purpose and having your destiny sabotaged. We live in a world where everything is exposed, shared, and disclosed without restrictions. But God's chosen ones know that silence can be their greatest protection. There is power in discretion. There is strength in what you keep between you and God alone. The enemy cannot touch what he does not know. The more you expose your blessings, your plans, and your spiritual journey, the more doors you open to invisible attacks. Today, you will discover what a chosen one should never reveal, no matter how much the world tries to get it out of you. Stay with me until the end because this message may change the way you protect your life and your purpose. And before we continue, like this video and subscribe to the channel so this word can reach more people. Now, get ready, because what you are about to hear may transform your spiritual journey forever. We live in a world where everyone seems eager to speak, expose, and share every detail of their lives. But what if I told you that, for the chosen ones, silence can be the most powerful weapon? Guarding certain aspects of your life can be the difference between preserving your blessings or allowing them to be attacked. The first secret that should never be revealed is your plans and dreams. Have you ever noticed that when you talk too much about something you desire, unexpected obstacles appear? This happens because there are forces around us, some spiritual, others simply human, that may try to hinder what God has planned for you. C.S. Lewis once said, "Great sins always start as small thoughts." Someone's envy can be planted from a simple conversation about your future projects. The enemy does not have direct access to your destiny, but he can use what you say to strategize against you. The Bible teaches us, "A fool vents all his feelings, but a wise man holds them back." Proverbs 29 verse 11. So, if God has revealed something to you, guard it in your heart. Share it only with those who truly walk with you in spirit and truth. Silence protects what is still being built. As C.S. Lewis also said, "If you are on the right path, you will keep going forward, even slowly." The important thing is not to stop. Your dreams are seeds planted in the fertile soil of divine purpose. Do not expose them to the wind before they have taken firm root. The Bible teaches us that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent, Ecclesiastes 3 verse 7, and God's chosen ones must understand this wisdom. Silence is not weakness. It is a powerful shield against those who do not comprehend the magnitude of the mission God has placed in your life. Many great men and women of faith knew the right time to keep divine revelations to themselves, avoiding distortion or misuse against them. C.S. Lewis wrote, "Integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching." And part of that spiritual integrity is knowing when to remain silent. When we share too much, we can open doors for envy, misunderstandings, and spiritual attacks that attempt to weaken what God is building in us. Joseph, in the Old Testament, had a grand dream where God revealed his future position of authority. Moved by excitement, he shared this vision with his brothers, but instead of support, he found envy and betrayal. The result? Joseph was sold into slavery and faced years of trials before seeing God's promise fulfilled. His mistake was not dreaming big but exposing his plans before the right time. Silence would have been his shield against envy. His destiny was not cancelled. What God plans, no one can frustrate, but he had to endure trials that could have been avoided. Another powerful example comes from Nehemiah. God placed the purpose of rebuilding Jerusalem's walls in his heart, but he did not go around telling everyone about his mission. He kept it to himself until the right moment, preventing his enemies from having time to plan against him. Nehemiah 2 verse 12. Discretion was his best strategy. How many times have you shared a plan or a blessing and soon after encountered unexpected barriers? Some things are so sacred that they must be kept in the heart until God strengthens them enough to be revealed. Silence does not mean fear but obedience and discernment. C.S. Lewis said, "A man's actions are the signs of what he believes." True faith does not need applause or approval. Those who trust in God's plans do not seek human recognition but wait for the right time for his promises to manifest unshakably. And you? Have you protected the dreams that God has placed in your heart? Or have you spoken too much and faced obstacles that could have been avoided? Silence can be your greatest ally on the spiritual journey. If this message has touched your heart so far, I ask for your support so that more people can access this reflection. Like this video now and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving content that strengthens your faith and brings clarity to your journey. And tell me in the comments, have you ever noticed the power of silence in your life? Let's share experiences and grow together. We live in an era where everything must be instant: opinions, responses, achievements. But silence is a powerful weapon that few know how to wield. Even Jesus, before his accusers, remained silent. He knew that not every question deserves an answer, nor does every truth need to be announced before its time. Just like him, God's chosen ones must learn that there are moments when silence speaks louder than any words. C.S. Lewis wrote, "Silence to fools seems empty, but to the wise, it is a complete answer." This truth resonates deeply when we think about the dreams and plans that God has for us. When we reveal something prematurely, we open doors for external interference, criticism, envy, opposition that should not exist. Not everyone around you understands or wants to see you grow. Silence in waiting for God to act is crucial. C.S. Lewis reminds us, God whispers in our pleasures, speaks in our conscience, but shouts in our pain. Many times, God works in our lives in silence, shaping our character, strengthening our faith, and preparing the stage for something much greater. Moses had to wait 40 years in the desert before leading the people. David was anointed king but had to wait years before taking the throne. Mary kept the angel's words in her heart before the time of the promise arrived. Their silence was not omission but wisdom. The true strength is in quietness. The chosen one of God does not need to prove anything to anyone. They know that their success, their achievements, and their journey do not depend on human recognition but on divine favor. C.S. Lewis wrote, "There are far better things ahead than anything we leave behind." When you protect the secrets God entrusts to you, you are not holding back blessings, you are allowing them to grow without interference. So remember, silence is not weakness but a shield. Patience is not passivity but trust in God's timing. Discretion is not fear but divine strategy. Now that you understand the importance of silence and discernment, take this as a call to act with more wisdom. Reflect, what secrets has God placed in your heart to be protected? What blessings still need to mature away from prying eyes? And before you leave, I want to hear from you. Which of these truths impacted you the most today? Share in the comments, as your experience can inspire and strengthen others. And if this message resonated with you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new revelations. May God continue to guide you with wisdom and power. See you in the next video.